Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Tropico 5, and if your first question is, where is the music? Good question. There is none, and you can thank YouTube and their draconian copyright policy, and you can also thank the developers for licensing music in their game that is licensed, I guess. Whatever. We are going to be doing Sandbox because why the hell not? We are going to be starting a brand new dynasty, and it's about time that we called a dynasty Potato Dynasty. Like, you know, it's going to be like something potato. Like, I don't know, Emilia Potato, or like, I don't know, Billy Potato, perhaps. You know, all of these names, very, very possible. I think Potato is a fantastic last name. Oh my god, you convey everything that the aristocracy aims to convey in wow, that is just fantastic. I mean, those mustard trousers are just, they're atrocious, but they really suit you, dude. And that fucking like George W. Washington trench coat thing that you've got on is fairly impressive. Also, the fact that you've got a plate of armor, that shows that you're very arrogant as well. So I think you're going to make a fantastic dictator. Not to mention the boots. Like, those are for stomping on the dreams of poor people. That they are some serious boots. I'm not even going to fiddle with you at all. Also, your hair. It's goddamn sexual. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's just fucking do all this. Let's just fucking do it, you know? It's about time we get into it, and we try our luck once again at Tropico. I don't think I've ever completed this game. Like, the whole fantastic thing about Sandbox is you can just progress at a pace that is convenient for you, and yeah, we'll give it a shot. All right. What have we got going on here? I've missed you, Lord Oaksworth. What a dude.
Your very own trading license.
Thank you. I'm just gonna buy the normal package. I'm not gonna go super expensive and buy the platinum package, even though it could be the correct thing to do.
To build a new underwater palace.
Oh, of course he does. I would expect nothing less. No problem. I can do that. I can totally fucking do that. Now, let me go ahead. Plantation, cotton, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and Gertrude is your favorite sister. Well, she is, you know. There's no point in hiding from it anymore. We all know she is. There we go. Booyah. We've got a plantation. It's being built. That's exactly what we like to see, and we are going to fulfill his demand. Now, what I think we're going to do is, well, first of all, we're going to make sure that we've got a little bit more of territory that we can expand to should we choose to do so, which we undoubtedly will choose to do so. We also want to make sure that we've got the ability to make a road between the docks. Yes, it's always good to have a road between the docks and the actual town. Very, very important, I find, to ensure that your goods are actually being exported rather than just being held in the local town, which is never a great idea, let's face it. We also probably want to get a whole bunch of tobacco farms. Now, tobacco is one of my favorite ways that we can make a little bit of cash. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we've got a whole bunch of DLC content in here. So we've got, for example, an oyster farm. Reduces pollution by a small amount. Must be constructed over a fishing depot. Depot? Depot? I don't really know. I fucking don't know. Don't look like there's no fishing depots, fishing deposits around here. I mean, there is one over there, but that's fucking miles away. Jesus Christ. I mean, there's not one on land. It's impressive how few fishing depots. Depots? It's not a fishing depot, though, is it? Like, surely it can't be depot. It's a fishing deposit. No, I was way to say. I just misread that like an idiot. So I guess tobacco is probably something that we can do. Also, a creamery produces cheese from milk. I would sort of like to get a creamery up and running. I mean, we've got pigs in here. Pigs are not the best. I mean, I suppose you could probably try and milk a pig, but it wouldn't really result in a happy pig. Yeah. Maybe not not a wise idea to try that one. Yeah, maybe give that that splendid idea a miss. Anyway, let's stick down a ranch because why the hell not? We're living on the edge. We're gonna do it. It's only gonna cost us like $900 or whatever. And you know what? Instead of going buck wild like we usually do, let's not go buck wild. Let's actually be rather chilled and see if we can get any decent trade on the go. Default price is 700. Export milk to smugglers. You know what? I could probably do that. Pearls. Pearls are... it's not that great. Nah, it's not that great. Cheese. What about cheese? You know what? To be honest, I think milk actually provides a really good return on investment for us. So let's totally go for that. And also, we're getting cattle anyway, so we might as well get some fucking milk out of it, some fucking profit, some wonga wonga. That's right, wonga wonga. You heard me. I have no regrets. Why is our stuff not being built? Like, our stuff should... Oh, it's 26%. That's fine. That's good. We're making progress. We're making progress. And pigs... I feel that I want to change the livestock. I want to go for cattle. There we go. We now have cattle. We have 2 cattle ranches. This is very, very good news for us because we want to double the milk output. In fact, you know what? We don't want to double it. We want to fucking triple it. We want to quadruple it. We want to make it like a bazillion times more than what it currently is. Now, let us go and check on our population. 7 people are unemployed. 14 people are homeless. Right? This is not great. We need to try and resolve this as soon as possible so things don't get ridiculously out of control. I think country houses are more than adequate for our population. We'll build them as far into the mountain as we possibly can. And I think 3 is more than enough. I mean, we're going to be spoiling, absolutely spoiling our people by giving them so many darned homes. How will they ever repay us? By working hard in the fields, that is how. That is how that they will repay us.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation
very, very nice.
for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that he would do such a kind thing. I feel, right, that at the moment, to kickstart our economy, or to kickstart our growth, 10 citizens would be absolutely smashing. I know, the whole mandate thing, yeah, we only got 4 years to become independent, but 10 extra colonists is really going to help us just get a lot more done. And it's really something that we desperately need to do. Although I must say the 5 grand was a tempting offer, because let's face it, 5 grand would have gone a long way. Our treasury is somewhat barren at the moment, I think is the correct term. So yeah, it's not great, but it could be a little bit better. But it's not great. It could be better. I don't know. I don't really know why I've gone like that. I'll stop now. Yeah, I don't really understand why a boat hasn't come yet, but I'll await a boat.
Technological progress.
Technological progress. Technological progress. I like the technological progress. That's not racist, is it? I hope it's not racist. I was making fun of her accent. I really wasn't making fun of her accent. I didn't mean to do that. I was more just jovially speaking along with her. Yeah, let's go with that. Expected revenue, 1,500. That's bollocks. That's really shit. 1,600 bucks. That's going to get us next to no money. Our trade ship exported 265 bucks worth of Tropican goods. I would like a little bit of cash, please. Like, anybody? Anybody got any cash? 10 citizens arrived. Fantastic. We could just do with a few more employees. Just everywhere, really. Just more employees all over would be fantastic. I mean, I think we've probably got the housing for them, if I'm honest. Like, let us check. Homeless families. How do we have homeless families? Because there's 0 families living in there. Like, why? Why, friends? Oh, an objective. 2 objectives.
Rollicking love life has led to an unexpected pregnancy.
Oh no. Let's just not acknowledge the child.
His Majesty has commissioned the finest.
Export 3,000 cotton. Alright. How much is that going to get us? 6-month mandate. That's a good deal. Also, the Crown just sent us a shit ton of money. I'm happy with that. Let's take it and run with it. Let's take it and fucking run. Just run. Run with it. Run. I tell thee, run. Alright, let's also make sure that we get a library. That's once again going to put us straight back down in the hole. So, probably a really stupid thing to do. But, you know, I feel that you play this game, like, if you're not playing it right, then... Oh, I thought there was going to be like a tsunami or something. I feel that, yeah, if you're not playing it right, if you're not in debt for at least a little bit of time. Illegally imports extra goods from started import trade routes. Provides additional trade routes with smugglers. Dungeons allows arrest of citizens. Ooh. Oh, I wanna play around with all of these new bonus features. And you know how we're gonna do that? We're gonna make a shit ton of money. That's how. That's right. You heard me. We're gonna make a shit ton of money. Wonga, wonga, wonga in my pocket, because I am an evil dictator who likes nothing more than to capitalize on his people's suffering. How much money am I going to get? 3.9 grand! That's really good. That's really good. 7 citizens arrive in Tropico. This is what I like to hear. And will that actually be enough to... Oh, we can build another ranch. Oh, I would like another ranch. Another ranch might be something that I'm interested in. Could build a logging camp, and you know what? That may not be the stupidest idea that I've ever had. Although we would need to process them into planks, and I'm not really down with doing that. What about a creamery? We can build a creamery. Holy shit, this may be a way to add, like, value, you know, like, I think that's what economists, yeah, let's roll with that. That's, you know, we add value at each stage of production. So, for example, like when you get a cow, that's worth some money. Then when you pull the milk out of the cow, like not like forcibly extract the milk from the cow, just fucking yanking on this others like your fucking life depends on it. You know, I mean, that's harsh. Like, don't do that. Like, don't. That's not how you farm. I mean, I wouldn't really know, but I think I can safely say that you don't milk a cow by fucking yanking its like cow nipples off. Whatever, you fucking know what I'm talking about. I'm fucking half delusional right now. But anyway, yeah, we add value at each stage of production. So, you know, once it gets turned into milk, you add value, and then after that, you once again, let's go for a ranch upgrade. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, you know, you just add value at every single stage of production, and I think that's what we're gonna do for sure. Now, how many unemployed folk do we have? Because I feel that seven's quite high, actually. I mean, there's four open jobs, so three unemployed people, and we've got 10 homeless families apparently. That's a bit dodgy, if you ask me. I mean, we should be making a little bit of a profit on this.
Has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
You know what? We're not doing badly, right? I think we could actually probably do more with the treasury subsidy, the extra 5 grand, rather than the 12-month mandate. Now, I know that's sort of playing fast and loose. Let's actually just see what this is.
Treasures buried on our island.
Research the shovel technology. I'm working on it, believe me. In fact, the shovels. Let's research shovels first. There we go, shovels first. Yeah, the reason that I say I think the 5 grand would do an extra little bit of good is because I think that potentially we can get an early tavern up, and an early tavern, let's face it, is super advantageous for us, because it means that we can make sure that our population is happy. 120 effectiveness, don't mind if I do. I will take that to the bank any day of the week. Also, I really do want to see what is making my people not super happy. Like, let's check the happiness graph. Entertainment, I don't really give a shit about entertainment. Crime safety, that doesn't matter. That's above 50 anyway. Food variety could be a little bit better. We could probably get on fishing. Like, that's probably something that we could do. It would help out the amount of people that don't have jobs as well. We can't get a clinic or anything yet. Housing, people are not that happy about. Religion, they could be happier about. And liberty, they could be happier about. Well, what we can actually do right now is we can only sort a couple of things, and chief among them could be the Catholic mission. We could get a Catholic mission, and we could also get, I say a grocery store. It's actually dirt cheap to get a grocery store. I think a Catholic mission is really what we want, and the reason that we really, really want it is because it gives that nice little buff of religion, and that religion, sweet, sweet baby Jesus. It means that quite literally, sweet, sweet baby Jesus. I only realized that after I'd said it, I was actually speaking sense as opposed to the usual bollocks that I speak. Yeah, no, it makes them a little bit happier with us. It makes our population a little bit happier with us, which is always a good thing to aim for, isn't it? It's always nice to go for that. A wharf is something that we are actually going to do purely because I'm a prick who requires a specific marine deposit. Oh, I don't think we're going to have the option, unfortunately. This is worrying. Well, okay, I guess we're going to have to build a ranch or something to make sure that everybody is employed. I guess let's go for something there. And cattle, pigs, goats. Let's get some goats. Pigs, goats, pigs, goats, cattle. Yeah, cattle make milk. And we've got a motherfucking creamery. And it's looking good. I mean, outputting cheese. And we like it when it outputs cheese. That's very, very good news. So we should, theoretically, see our revolutionary support go through the roof. Also, an extra $6,000. What the hell are we going to do with an extra $6,000? That is not something that I expected to happen that quickly. Don't really feel like we need an opera house, although it might be nice. We don't have the ability to unlock the paper technology quite yet. Guard tower, not really sold on the guard tower, I'm afraid. I suppose it's probably just houses that we actually need, isn't it? I mean, homeless families, 10. I reckon, you know what I reckon? I reckon if we invested in 3 more houses, literally just 3 more houses, then that would make a whole bunch of people pretty fucking happy with us. I mean, I know your house is going to be around the back of the library, and in fairness, the library doesn't have wild parties, or at least in my dictatorship, the wild won't have radical parties. The library won't have wild parties, so I reckon it would be fairly silent actually. So I wouldn't really have too much concern about that. But yeah, I'm banking on our population really fucking liking us in a really short space of time. It's a ballsy method. It's a ballsy method that I quite rapidly admit may not pay off. But you know what? It fucking well might, mightn't it? It fucking well might. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call the episode there. Just as the achievement is pinging up, I'm going to be sorting out that in the next episode. But for now, my name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. Wow, would you look at this? Would you look at this fantastic Tropican island that we've got control of? Fantastic. And the sun is setting in this... Whoops. Ruined my vista a little bit for a second there. And the sun is red in the sky. How lovely is that? How lovely is that? Reflecting on the beaches. There we go. The fantastic sun. It's setting. And we can see that everybody lives in shitholes. Apart from me, who lives in a fucking beautiful palace. It's lovely to see. This is how real life should be. This is how real life should be. But alas, I'm not a crazy dictator in real life. What a darn shame. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.